Casey, go ahead.
Hey, Garrett, how you doing, man?
What's going on, Casey? Doing well.
Thanks. Obviously it's been a difficult season for you guys and for a lot of teams, a lot of in and out changes with the trade deadline. How disappointing is it to kind of be where you guys are, where you don't control your own destiny, just given the amount of talent you have on this roster?
Yeah, it's very disappointing. As you said, the trades, at the end of the day, it takes a little time to get guys, acquainted with each other on and off the court. But the talent that we have is undeniable. The last two games we've shown we can do when we're fully healthy and guys are, playing at levels that we can play at. So to see that, it makes it even more disappointing. But at the end of the day, there's still a pathway, and we got to just continue to worry about what we can control and let the chips fall where they may.
Is that kind of the team's mindset, is to play out regardless of what happens these last 5 games and just try to finish the season as strong as possible?
No question. That definitely everybody's mindset. That's what coaches pushing towards us. That's what guys are thinking, and that's the only way to go about it, in my opinion. Worry about what you can control, play as hard as you can, and hope you get some luck along the way.
Joe?
Garrett, how you doing, buddy?
What's good, Joe?
Hey, I know obviously there's still some things on your plate to take care of this season, but no matter how this year ends, do you think this front office has shown the league and the players around the league that they are aggressive and they are hell-bent on winning and they are hell-bent on changing the old culture that the Bulls' reputation kind of carried for a while around the league?
I think so. I think AK and Mark have done a great job. Pat done a great job of showing that they keep things close to the vest, that they understand the business and they can deal with a level of, I guess, privacy that is refreshing in today's NBA. So, and not only do all of those things, they have an eye for talent. Obviously, it's getting Pat where they got Pat, and being able to trade and bring an all-star and Vooch here, and then also being able to get Tice as well, who's shown what he can do in the league. So I think people that understand and are free agents and things of that nature are probably looking at the Bulls front office as a place of a group of people that know what they're doing for sure.
Do you have, and again, obviously, I don't know how you think about things if you're just kind of one day at a time. Is this something that looking forward, you're like, hey, I still want to be a part of this thing no matter what happens? Yeah,
no question, man. I mean, I love what we're doing here. I love the coaching staff. I'm enjoying the front office. I'm really enjoying the guys. This is guys that I enjoy being around. It's COVID protocol, so we haven't gone out at all or anything, but just enjoying the guys. Like, for example, in Detroit last night, we hanging out together, in a little lobby area, just talking, playing cards and stuff, those type of things. Not every team is like that. So I enjoy being here, and I would love to see what we could do, to progress this type of team, because as you said, we have the talent, we're young, and we can make some great steps in the next years or two.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Casey, go ahead.
Yeah, Garrett, I just wanted to follow up with one more about away from basketball. I happened to see your tweet about your dad, and obviously your dad and your grandfather's story is pretty well documented. I talked to Tyrus Thomas earlier this season about, how influential your dad was in his youth. If you could be so kind, maybe just to elaborate on, maybe what that moment meant to you and also to your father.
And I got chills just when you asked the question. It's a movie, honestly. For my grandfather to get turned away because of the color of his skin, and for him, honestly, it all started with him having the ability to set aside his pride and to think of the bigger picture and allow my dad to go to school at LSU when they recruited him to integrate the school. Fast forward, my dad doing his 4 years and then being able to get put in the Hall of Fame, first of all, his sons go to school there, and then get on the board of supervisors, and then for him to be the guy that nominates the first Black president of LSU and the first Black president of any school in the SEC. is just amazing. And honestly, the K through 12 school I went to that's on LSU's campus called LSU Lab School actually not has their first African American head of the school as well this year. So it's it's amazing, you know, being where we are in Louisiana, understanding the history in that state, and obviously the specific history from what my dad went through with my grandpa. My grandpa was not able to go through. These are big steps, and you know, it's progress. It's definitely progress.
Thanks for sharing that.
All right, I think that's all we got for you this morning. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thanks,
Have a
you
cool.
guys.
Happy
See you
Mother's Day
tonight.
to y'all parents.